According to statistics, of all the continents in the globe, Africa has the least developed economy. But it's also the continent with the quickest rate of population growth. The continent's economic development is mostly dependent on trade, agriculture, and human resources. However, there has been significant growth in other economic areas including oil and gas, manufacturing, etc. Due to the natural and human resources present on the continent, many believe that Africa will drive global economic growth in the future. We created a list of the top 10 largest industries in Africa in 2022 in light of this discovery. 1. Agriculture. The largest industry in Africa is the agricultural sector. The industry accounts for 15% of the continent's total GDP and employs 60% of the labor force. According to reports, Nigeria and Egypt produce 1/3 of all the agricultural goods in Africa. Africa has the potential for producing greater agricultural output, but its current overall output is less than 10%. Africa still experiences annual growth of 2 to 5% despite the drop. 2. Banking. The banking industry in Africa has expanded quickly over the past 10 years. It has developed from a style that was imitated from the West to a sector that supports Africa's economy. Africans have also found employment in the field. Banking has become possible and even simpler because to the new wave of financial technology that is sweeping the continent. Companies like Paystack, Flutterwave, and Interswitch offer banking services beyond the boundaries of the continent. 3. Oil and gas. The oil and gas sector is one of the biggest industries in Africa in 2022. The industry accounted for a 46.6% share of Africa's total exports in 2010. It is also the main export of 14 African countries, with Nigeria and Angola leading the way. It is imperative to note that Africa has significant resources for generating energy in several forms, aside from oil and gas, but very few of them are in use, due to a lack of infrastructure. 4. Telecommunication. Just like the banking sector, the African telecommunication sector also experienced rapid growth in the last decade. According to reports, the number of telecom subscribers in Africa has gone over 400 million Africans, and the demand for more services within the industry is increasing day by day. The industry has made it possible for online businesses to thrive. The demand in the telecom sector has increased. 5. Infrastructure. One of the major problems battling the African economy is no doubt the lack of infrastructure. This issue not only creates barriers for African businesses but makes it impossible for the government to implement beneficial policies. However, to tackle this problem, many large infrastructure projects are underway in many countries across Africa. Between 1998 and 2007, spending on African infrastructure rose at a compound annual rate of 17%. Up from $3 billion in 1998 to $12 billion in 2008, significantly outstripping the growth of global infrastructure investment. 6. Mining. One of the biggest mineral industries in the world is found in Africa. The majority of the world's known reserves of platinum, chromium, and diamonds are found on the continent. It also possesses significant reserves of bauxite, cobalt, gold, phosphate, and uranium. At least one important mineral is found in 11 of its nations, several of which are in southern and western Africa. Mineral exploration and production are important economic drivers for many of these nations and will continue to be so in the future. 7. Manufacturing. The manufacturing industry is one of the biggest industries in Africa in 2022. The industry has bloomed to be one of the biggest due to the recent rise in African consumers and the government diversification from agricultural production and oil and gas. Countries like Nigeria and South Africa have embraced industrialization and currently numerous indigenous manufacturing companies. 8. Trade. In addition to being one of Africa's largest industries in 2022, the trading sector also serves as one of the continent's main pillars of economic growth. According to available economic data, Africa accounts for roughly 2% of global trade. This is because the other continent's businesses are better structured and controlled than the industry that in Africa. Most people agree that trade holds the key to Africa's long-term, sustainable economic growth and development. 9. Entertainment. Thanks to Nollywood and international celebrities like Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, Africa exports entertainment to other countries. According to a research posted on the website of the United Nations, The film and audiovisual industries in Africa have the potential to generate over 20 million jobs and $20 billion in GDP. However, it is still thought that because of issues like distribution and piracy, Africa's potential as a film superpower is mostly unrealized. 10. Tourism. Concluding the list of the biggest industries in Africa is tourism. The industry plays a major role in boosting the economies of Africa. South Africa is one of the most visited countries in Africa with more than 860,000 visitors per month, and almost a quarter is from non-African countries. In 2010, tourism contributed 3% to South Africa's total GDP.